This for my, I'm just gonna cut a small strip. So yeah, the first night I was glad that it was morning. I was awake a few times, but it was okay. Then we had breakfast. We had another group, big group. They came from Germany. They already stayed, I guess, a few days in that hotel. Oh my god, it was so busy. Oh my goodness. It was very, very busy. That first breakfast, and my hubby knows me. Where is my small tape? No idea. My hubby knows me, and very, very well, thank God. So he helps me with that. I'm not that busy, or when it's too busy right away, then I would turn around and I will not eat, because oh my gosh, they look like animals. Not only the other ones. All people just look like animals when they see a breakfast buffet. I don't know, but that's just me. And then I'm overwhelmed and I just don't like anything to eat. But my hubby says, you stay behind me. He's my savior. Yes. So yeah, it was very easy to get the food. And I'm not a big eater, so I'm just gonna grab one croissant, I think, and a biscuit. They did have wonderful cake, by the way. Yep, and I'm a sweet chewer, so I grabbed 2 cakes as well. And well, also because of my dentures, I can't eat that well. A hard sandwich or something that I just can't eat. But anyway, I had a wonderful breakfast, and God, it was so cozy with everybody. It was right away at the beginning. Everybody sit together, and yeah, they were talking, and everybody was talking to each other. Yeah, there was nobody who sat alone or did not say anything. No, it was very, very cozy. Feels like one big happy family. Yeah, I definitely can say that. All right, so what I'm now gonna do, I am just using a little strip. So I am gonna cut this down. How much do I have? 4 of these. Yep, then I'm first gonna go with this. Then we were supposed to get on time in the bus to drive to our second program day. And so we went in the bus, and somehow, I don't know, but after 15 minutes or so, I just get nauseous. Does this fit? Yeah, this fits. I did get nauseous, and I asked my hubby if he would ask for a throw-up bag just in case. And I did need to use it. Yeah, I was nauseous. at that point I had no idea where it came from. Afterwards I was thinking, well, I had milk and jus d'orange, orange juice, and the milk was very sweet tasting, so maybe it was the milk, because the rest of the week I did not drink any milk and I had no trouble whatsoever. So I think it was the milk. No idea, but I guess it was the milk. Alright, now I need to put this on some black, and then I am ready with this one. Having a nice black, purple and white, not purple, pink edge. Stay with the colors. Well, anyway, so I was in the bus feeling not well, but soon when I threw up, it was away. Then we arrived at the, I call that where the boats are. Is it a porch? Not a porch. Dock. Well, anyways, where the boat leaves, a ferry to the island, the Maddalena Island. Oh my gosh! If you are visiting Sardinia, please visit the island Maddalena. I loved it. You really get the island vibe. Sardinia is a very big island. You not have that much the feeling that you are on an island because it's so big. But Maddalena is very cozy and cute, and also with the little holiday houses, you really get the vibe. Not the Ibiza vibe, but yeah, it's so cozy. I'm laughing because I see that the puppy, the big Shiba Inu, is giving kisses to the smallest one. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. Oh, that is cute. Alright, especially because the little one is so afraid of the big puppy. And now they are cuddling each other. That is so sweet. Okay, now this is a little too big, so I am gonna cut this down. Now she's totally bending over the little one, and the little one is on her back, totally giving over. Oh my gosh, I never have seen this before, guys. She's totally okay with it. Okay, this is new. This is new. Yes. Yes. This is so cute. Now she was with her nose trying to go under the cozy dog bed to get the little one out of it. Alright, so I'm getting occupied right here. Distracted. Alright, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Begins like this. Alright, let's see where we can add this. Like I told you, I definitely want this to be on one of these pages, and when you lift this up, when you lift this up, then it goes with it. So what I'm thinking is that I'm only gluing this down right here, that anyone who puts a picture in here, let's just grab a tag right here. If you want to add your picture, then you just can place this behind it. And if you want to place a picture here, then you can, but it's only sitting here. Is that an option? I think it is. So what I'm gonna do, just gonna make a mark here and here. So I place tape. Just under my pencil mark. Here we go. Let's peel off the tape. Let's peel off the tape. Okay. Let's place this nicely in the middle. Here we go. Erase my pencil mark. Okay, so this is the idea. What do you think? Place your photo. Place your photo, but still under here you also can still place your photo. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Alright, let's continuing. Oh dear, I was already going further with my designing. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I left you guys last night with the frames, and of course I don't like black spots, so I created the leftovers for the back. I think it fits marvelous. Then when you're gonna flip up, I think this spot fits amazingly if you have two pictures. For example, just make it fit that you can create two pictures right here. I think it's a nice idea. I'm going to use this one to have one on here. By the way, I just came back from a nail stylist. God, she did an amazing job again. Oh, so happy with her. I'm going to show you. So I asked her purple. We're going to do some purple to fit this. And yeah, I still had my wings on. So see? Oh, bluey, 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 bluey. Focus. Good heaven, focus. Focus, 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 focus. Good heaven. Why it's not focusing? Well, anyway, as you can see, I have this color ring. And love these little guys right here. So cute. This is a stamp. And this is also some, and look at this. This is so cute. Now you see it upside down, but they are actually two little, I call these, I have no idea how you call these. The little ones that are normally at the street. I really like it. Now they have all lavender in his fur. So cute. Anyway, sorry for the blueness, but yeah, I really like how it turns out. I always gonna keep this white or nude and then with a little color. I love it. Alright, so let's continuing what I was doing. So then I decided to do the yellow and white for here. So if you have a nice leftover or a picture, then it fits nicely here. Then if you're gonna flip this up, I'm gonna use these two. I think this up and this down. So just cut down one big page that fits on your page, and then just split this in two, and then you have two perfect photo mats. So you still can add your picture on here, or the better, cut your picture right away and put that in here instead of the design paper. But that's all up to you. It is all up to you what you decide doing. Here we go. So nice two photo mats. I like it. Big photo mat here. And then I think I'm gonna add this on my left. Is that an idea? I think so. So just cut your papers so it fits nicely. Here we go. Here we go. Let's cut this. And then we're gonna decide what we want at the bottom right here. Still on my first set, of course. Here we go. And you always can glue down a sentiment or a word right here. For example, just to bring it a little for an example. See, that breaks a page always. You can also use a longer one. What I normally do, follow your heart. And something like this. Or lower. It is all up to you, but I do like these little sentiments. So just use your imagination. Alright. Okay, let's continuing with this one because I do like the combination yellow, blue and pink. So I'm first going to do the background pocket. Make sure that this is deep enough. And we can't cut. Nope, we do need two. Okay, so let's cut that first. Here we go. 2 pieces. For the back. Here we go. I was just wondering, I know this is a craft thing, but some of you are following me for a long time. Sometimes I just think maybe you do like to see a few pictures of my holiday. I know I post a few on my Facebook, but I don't know if you are waiting for this. I don't know, but maybe I can explain and talk a little bit better if I show here and there just a picture, not completely, because I made 273. So I'm definitely not going to show them all, of course, but yeah, if you like to see some, then I am gonna show a few of the Sardinia pictures, just to give you a nice impression. I really like the black and white, so cool. Am I still off again? Am I gonna do this? Yep, here it is. I really think that this fits enormously well at the bottom to have this. But this also screams for leftover pieces. But maybe we can do the inside. I really like this. Okay, let's do that. Just a simple full sheet. Okay, let's cut this. I think I'm gonna cut this one first. So hard to see on black. Alright, fingers crossed that this is the one that fits. Let's check. This one needs to be a little shorter. This fits perfect. This one can be a little shorter. Okay, so let's smooch this. So I was telling you yesterday about the island Madalena. Loved it. Yeah, it really had. I've never been to Ibiza though, so I can't tell you if it's an Ibiza vibe, but it's definitely an island vibe, definitely. And nice white beaches, and oh my gosh, and we went in October, so the tourists were there, but very less. So, and I think the swimming water is also not that warm, but yeah, sometimes I did see somebody swimming. But my experience for the water, at least at my first hotel, the water was way too cold, and outside it was cold. But we were up Sardinia, and later that week we went down Sardinia, and there the water was cold, but once you are in, it's nice to have. Did we have time to swim? Nope, absolutely not. The program was so busy. But the last yeah, and I will go here and there flipping times, but the last hotel was the most beautiful one, with a very nice swimming pool, and the temperature was 26 to 30 degrees, but there was no time. So the last day we came back at 5, back at the hotel, and the next morning at 6 we needed to go away, and the dinner was at 7, so we had 2 hours, and I was saying to my hubby, I'll need to go for a swim. I don't have my swimming suit and towel with me just for fun, so so I grabbed my swimming suit and towel and I went to the swimming pool. My hubby was joining me just for fun, just for company, because nobody was swimming. It was so cold, but I did, just to let people see, guys, we have a swimming pool. So I swam, I think, for 30 minutes or so, and the water was fine once you were in it. The sun was already going away, so the pool was in the shade, but there was just a little corner that still had sun in the pool. But after 30 minutes I went out, I gotta grab a hot shower, and we go to the dinner. But I did swim in Sardinia. Yeah. This, by the way, I already glued down for the leftovers that I used, but God, I love this. Love it. Nice pockets. Alright, now I have to think what I like to do here, and you know I do like to use my leftover pieces. So, but I also don't want to make it a circus, so I'm just gonna see what I have left. Okay, we use this, so I'm definitely gonna use this piece for here. Well, this one we can use, but then we need some extra. So we can use maybe this for here. And then I have these two, but I'm gonna see what I'm gonna use for that, and otherwise I'm gonna wait. But I also can use this pink one, maybe. I don't know just yet. Alright, let me do that first. I'm gonna glue this down and then I come back to you and I'm gonna show you a few pictures of the island Madalena. Okay, so I added 2 large booklets in here and I created what I just told you that I would do. And I don't think I'm gonna leave this plain, or otherwise I always can come back to put something on. But for now I will leave it. So that is for this page, and I promised you that I would show you a few pictures of the island of Madalena. But oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Here we were on a view point, I don't know, here down the road, and then I took some pictures, but oh, it's constantly rough, I call that rough stones everywhere. You're gonna see enough green, enough sea. It's just mountains. It's everything. And then this was in the city. All these little, I call these aisles. No, it's not an aisle. Streets. So cozy, so comfortable. And as you can see, nice sky. This was in the harbor, I guess. Yeah, it's so cool. It was absolutely stunning. Look at this. So cool. And the houses are also really the bomb. And here we were getting back to Sardinia because we were on the island Madalena. Okay, so just a little view on the first day that we were there. So yep, the tone was set. Absolutely. Alright, now we have this big page, and as you can see, it did not fold well. And we do have plenty space here. So I am gonna create a fold line in here. I'm just gonna see how that will fit. I'm just gonna place, but you also can do that with a ruler. That's also an idea. But if you can put this flat as possible at the back, or can we just save the bulk, put this out, and this flip to the side. Yeah, and then the bulk is gone. So I'm just going to place this on here, and then I am going to make an extra fold. Yeah, I think a 1/8 will do. A 1/4 is too large, so I'm just going to keep that a little larger than a 1/8. I think that will do. So I'm just gonna keep this straight. Yeah, this will do. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna fold this, and then we have that extra space that we needed. Yep. Now it folds so much better. Let me create this back. See, that is so much better. Alright, so we have that little space right here. And now we do have the space. I want to keep this flat, so maybe a nice big photo frame. Maybe you're just gonna leave it plain with just one piece. For example, this, just nicely fully, so you can add your pictures on here, whatever you like, or you're gonna add your pictures on right away and fill the leftover black spots with your leftover pieces. That is also a good idea. You also can use, for example, let's say this one, and then you're going to cut it in 4. So you have 4 different ones. So you have the square one. Yeah, the possibilities are enormous. All right, and so you can choose what you like on the inside. I just want to wait till the last. And now we have this page. What can we do? Well, loads of things we can do. Loads of things we can do. So you're gonna flip this over, and then here you have a full page to decorate. Okay. Okay guys, for my next page I had an idea. Because yeah, this is flippable and everything, and with big pockets and flippable little pieces, I thought I want to have something funky. So what I did first is draw a line in the middle. So just measure what you, because I'm not going to give you any measurement. So the first thing I did was make a mark, another mark, and draw a line. Then I split this page in 3. So just measure your total. Put that in 3, and then you have your perfect size. So put your line on here, so the split in 3, and then I did this piece in half. So again, just measure this one, place a mark, but I did it only on the outside lines. So make a mark here, make a mark here, and then draw the lines for your half ones, but I don't do the middle. Same thing with this one. Draw your line here, the middle, here, the middle, and draw the line. And then I just erase this piece. And I hope you can see this. I'm gonna make a pocket here, and here, and here, using the drawings as the measurements. Alright, if that makes sense. Okay, let's dig in. Alright, so I am gonna do the 120. I am gonna use the 120 grams. So first, what I like to do is I am gonna score 1/2 inch. There we go. Then we are going to place one side here, make a mark, and I'm just gonna be a little on my left side, and then we score and cut. Alright, let's do that again. Score 1/2 inch. Fold it. And I'm gonna do this on the outside, so I'm gonna place this on the ends, and I'm gonna make my mark just slightly on my white side. Alright, and then again we're gonna score and cut. Here we go. Now we need another one, but I'm gonna wait for that. Let me first do these. Alright, we also need a bottom. Inch, 1/2 inch. Okay, fold this, and then I'm just gonna place this just over my mark, and with this one I'm gonna make my mark over the other one. Right? So my marks are going to be disappearing as soon as I am ready with this. And then we're just going to cut this down. That's my first pocket. Same thing with this one. So I'm just going to place this over the white edge. I'm going to make a mark over the white edge above. So when I'm going to place my pocket, the white edges will be disappearing. Alright, so I'm going to place my tape. I'm going to prepare my pockets. Here we go. Same thing with this one. Now, if you want to make a notch, then this is the time to do that. I am not going to do this time because I think this page is going to be busy enough. So I am going to skip that. You don't need to do that every single time. But if you are a notch person, then you can. But I promise you, we are going to get a nice edge. Alright, so my first pocket. And my next pocket. Let's place that on. There we go. Using some tape again. Okay, let's do the same thing with the other one. I hope this will not interfere. That's this piece right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place an extra piece of tape because we glue down this piece right here, and otherwise everything what I'm going to put inside that pocket will be bumping into this piece right here, same as normal down here with the hinge. Okay, that was step one. Okay, let's make another one right here in the middle. So I'm gonna do the same thing a little bit. Here we go. Place this nicely in between so it fits nice. This morning, like I told you, I was at my nail stylist, and I told her, well, my daughter yesterday told me that they have something in their store. She works with Action, unfortunately, because every time when something is in stock, then She is the first person to know. So that is not good, because she told me that there was a blanket for your chair, an electric warm heated blanket for your chair. Oh my goodness. Well, you all know that I have back problems. Well, this would definitely be very nice for me in the winter. And yes, so I got it. And I was telling my nail stylist about it, and she's also a cold, well, not a cold lady, but she's always having cold. And the price was so nice, so I get her also one, and I bought it right back because she lives short to the Action store, so I bought two. And the price was really nice, really cheap. So I bought her as well one and brought it way back and said it's an early Christmas gift. Each year I do something, if it's during the holidays or with her birthday, or once a year I do something, and I thought, well, I did not have anything with the holidays, so I think a nice early Christmas gift this would do, especially when we talked about it earlier this morning. I thought, yep, I buy her as well one. So I'm very curious how she is experiencing it. I have it already on my chair this morning to test it out, and yes, I love it, I love it. I do. Alright, let's check it out. It is a little wider than I would love to, but it's just a millimeter, so I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to put it on. It's just a millimeter, but it should be just a fraction smaller. But it's okay. So yeah. Am I spoiled? Yes, I am spoiled, because for 20 euros having a nice heat butt and back. Yep, I like it. And it's only for the beginning, guys. So once I am planning to sit here in my craft room, I will heat it on, and soon as I am sitting on it, I will put it off. No worries, my ass is not getting on fire or whatsoever. It's only for the beginning, because once you wear on it, then the chair is already heated. So, but yes, I do like it. Love it. Alright, so this is cool. 3 little pockets. What's next? I was thinking you also can do a small one here with your leftovers. So we do that? Why not? Let's do that. So let's make another bottom. It's just a leftover, so why not? Is this the one? Well, I can't see if it fits. I think this is the one. Yeah, this one is for the top, so definitely this one I need to use because it's the same whiteness. Okay, let's put some tape on it and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so our little pockets is also down here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 5 pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. Now, do you want something more? Do you want something? Because this size is, well, is how much? It's a 3/1/4 by a small 4. It is a nice, so yeah, 3/4 size. Would be lovely for a little picture. So maybe you want to add some more flippable pieces. I don't know. Do you like that? And do you want flippable to the right or up or down? What do you like? I think I like to fold them up. What do you say? Or these two up and one down. Is that an option? Options. Okay, we have loads of options. So, let's create some pages. Let's see, what's the best way to cut this direction? Well, if I cut them here, then I can add 2. Alright, so let's make a fold line on each side of this. Here we go. Fold it. Always try to make this as straight as possible. Otherwise your pages are not straight, of course. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I was just telling that I want these up. Up. Why then do I made it this way? Stupid me. Well, I'm just gonna start in the middle. I do like these to go left and right. Yep. So we're just gonna make these a tiny little bit smaller. Okay, cut this one down. So I have one on the left. Cut this as well, a little bit smaller. And then, so if you're going to put this on, you're going to stay on the pocket, not overlapping anything. Yeah, and then I think that we can make another one on this side as well. Stay a little shorter. So everything can hold well. Alright, that's the idea. Left, right. Okay, let's put that on. Sometimes I'm just go with the flow, guys, and not sure if this is gonna work. You never know with me. Yes. I'm just thinking something and I just want to try it out, and sometimes I do have an idea and sometimes I don't, and this time I don't have a clue, and sometimes that works the best for me. Here we go. Alright, so we have 2 little pages that goes left and right, and we still have the pocket. Okay. Now these I want to lift up, so there will be no interfering, and otherwise, no, I definitely want to lift this up. So, same idea, stay into the pocket size. Don't, this is also the reason why I did not have a notch made. Okay, I was grabbing my cutting, but it's right in front of me. Duh. Okay, that's the one. Here we go. Let's make one more on this side as well, a little bit smaller. Okay, here we go, guys. Last little piece. So we have two that lifts up and these go here. Alright, love that. Cool. And I think that these ones hold this one down. So I'm going to put a tag in here. Now that I think of that. And this one, we can think of something with a tag that fits in here, and I had something in mind. So let's see. Let's see. A little bit smaller. So it fits in this pocket. All right, let's see. Want something that also has something on here. For example, if I put this in the middle, that I only glue down here, so it works like a I call that paper clip. Something like that. Well, yeah, you also can make a nice paper clip, of course, and just add it on here. That's also an idea. That's also an idea. Let's test things out. And but I really like this idea. This is cool. But and paper clip, yeah, that's been a long time that I did that. Diane, that's a good idea. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's see if it all works. So I was thinking to do this, but we need to make this a little bit more fitting, because it needs a little bit. Maybe I can use the 160 gram better. Alright, this one is barely fitting, so I definitely need to cut this down just this. Oh wait, it's still nice. God, I hate using a full... Oh, here it is. I hate using a full sheet for just this. It's ridiculous. So we're not gonna do that. Alright, so let's glue this on. If the glue is working with me today. Not completely, but okay, we'll deal with that. Alright, just a small black edge. And then I think I'm first gonna decorate the tag. Small black edge, not too wide. There we go. This still fits. Yep, nice. and this also. Alright, so we're gonna decorate first this cute little tag. This little book actually. And then later we are going to put this in the middle, but we're only gonna glue down the top. So this is gonna work a little bit as a... Why do I love this one so much? I just do. I do. I'm obsessed with that one. Alright, so you can choose whatever you like, of course. Just use what you have. Just play a little with what you have. And absolutely it will be fabulous, but remind that this is going to be in the middle. So everything is fitting. So be a little creative. I'm just going to see where this is going to be fitting in the middle. Just make a reminder. Alright. Let's adding some stuff on it. Sorry guys. Alright, so I have created my little book finished. So put that in your pocket. If it's willing to get in a pocket. Why it's not? Yep, here it goes. Alright, so that goes in the pocket, and now you have your little piece, and you definitely want the half of it minimum, even a little lower, but the middle is just so needed. So I'm just gonna make a little pencil mark, and I'm gonna see. Yeah, well, yeah, fits perfect. Alright, so I am 1/2 inch going to put glue on, just a 1/2 inch. Here we go. Definitely worth to let this dry before you're going to use it as the closure. So in the meantime, we can decorate all the rest. So let this dry before you're going to use it. Alright, put that away. Oh, I think it's a nice way. Oh, oh, God. Oh, oh, oh. She bumped her head to my drawer. No, I need to cuddle her. Okay, let's put some decorations on. Let's do that. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, I'm gonna start with this one. Right away. Oh God, I hate to cut this down, but need it. Alright, so I think I'm gonna cut it this way. Can I not put this completely as the background? That's a challenge. Let's just do that. I love challenges. Alright, so I'm gonna cut this fully. And that it will go in this pocket 1 inch. Okay. Would like a challenge. Here we go. Alright, so this fits perfect. Yes. Alright, now just put that on the right spot. And I'm gonna make a mark. And that's a little millimeter from this pocket. I'm out of frame, I'm sorry. This pocket right here. Just make a mark. So we're going to stay on that pocket. Same thing here. We're going to stay on this pocket with our mark. Okay. And you also can make a mark right away to stay on this pocket as well. Okay. Then we need to know how high this is going to get. But you can measure that. Alright, so this is a 1/3 at least. So I have my marks right here. My 2 marks, if you can see that. Same thing as here. My 2 marks. And the easy part is with the little square ones. You now know which line you are getting. So a 1/3 it was. Okay. I guess that this is also a 1/3. Yep. So I am just going to measure from the top 1/3. That's here, and then I'm just gonna draw. Okay. That should do it. And that's the same, of course, on the other side. So, you like to cut in the middle of your square one. And then I just, at the end, to go a little diagonal. First just square one, and then the last 1/2 inch I will make a little turn. Okay, let's see if it fits. Let's give this a fit. Alright, so we have our first pocket. Okay, that fits. Then we have this pocket. That fits. And then we go down, 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 till this pocket. Yes, there it goes, there it goes. And if there is somewhere, like here, I do have my I was getting too soon the square one. I think now it will fit better. So no shame to go in and out to see when it works. And it definitely will work. Just take your time. Just take your time. See where the pocket is. This one does not go inside, but you also can use a slider. That makes it easier. This will work better. So the outsides were pretty easy, but now see with the slider. I definitely need a slider that's, wait just a second. I need a piece that's the same size, otherwise it does not work. Okay, we have the slider, which we can pull out, of course, soon as we do not need it any longer. It just looks better if you cut this in one piece. It just does. It definitely does. It looks better. Alright, now here we have our slider. There we goes. There we goes. Yeah, I think this needs still a little further, I think. Yeah, somewhere it is getting stuck. And I think it's here. It's this one just don't fit well. Everything is adjustable. I'm just gonna cut this one as well. And I'm gonna keep trying. See? There we goes. Now it fits marvelous. See? It does look so much better if you do this in one piece. Now I just have to take this out and smoosh the edges. Now it finally fits. Yes, 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 yes. Don't give up. Never ever give up. First I'm just gonna put everything again on the white spots. Crafting is easy, they say. Who said that? Who said that? It's not. It's not. Easy peasy, absolutely not. There it goes. There we goes. All right, now I'm just gonna pull out my helper. And now the glue needs to work with me today. Now I'm going to place this as neat as possible. Yes. This looks so nice if it's in one piece. Okay, it takes a lot, but you get a lot. cool. See, and now it looks like all these pockets are floating on this page. Okay, my imagination is going wild. It does. Alright, so next I definitely like to try my little stopper. See, that lifts up. So just put that in. Oh my gosh, yes! See, this holds this page. And these little guys, these tags on here, which I still need to put on some black, holds these ones. Yes, cool. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, and I love this little handle right here. Yes, 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 yes. Okay guys, we're continuing. Yes, this is gonna take way too long. Okay, tell me if I did wrong. I do love this page, guys. I do. Oh, I forgot to put something in here. Well, you know that these are also pockets. I forgot, but I will wait just a second. Okay, this is how it looks. We still need to decorate this, of course, but as you can see, we have a pocket here. Added a little booklet inside. This goes back inside. We have a tag in here. You can lift this up, add your photos on here. So cool. This holds it down. Same thing here. Holds it down. And then we have this booklet. And then we have this to open up. Yes, I like some activities. So cool. Yep, I like it. Super cool. Alright, again, I'll leave this plain, wait for later. Yeah, and then we have this guy, and this lifts up, and this lifts up. And two big pockets. Cool. I love this first page. So much going on already. So cool. Alright. See you on next page.